Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We've been following these storms for you on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network for the past couple of hours, and it looks like things are starting to wind down a little bit when it comes to the really intense wind, even the lightning. It's few and far between when we're looking for lightning strikes right now. You have to look through Lawrence County, parts of Morgan County to see a few of those, but it's not quite to the level of what we were seeing earlier this evening. So let's go ahead and take you on a tour here around our Decatur radar site. Minute by minute data still showing some pretty intense rain just south of Hartselle. This is going to be tracking toward the northeast. The line itself is tracking west to east, but these individual cells are kind of on the southwest to northeast track, just west of Falkville heading your way, but Hartselle, you're next in line, Mount Tabor as well. Back up into Madison County, we've still seen some pretty intense rain right along 565, still up Research Park along 255, and out farther toward the southeast here, you'll see light to moderate rain through the bulk of kind of the heart of Madison County, but look farther toward the south there. Heavier rain along 231, along 431, out toward Gurley as well, out 72. Now look farther toward the south. Now we're pulling a little bit of data from our Guntersville radar site. Couple of showers just now moving into Marshall County, but the steadier, heavier rain is heading your way shortly. Look at the wider view, and you'll see that things aren't coming to an end really anytime soon. We are in Moulton. You know, if you're looking at that wrapping up in the next few minutes, yeah, that is going to be the case. But if you're, let's say, in Decatur, we don't see this really coming to an end until at least 6:39, Fayetteville by 6:49, and Huntsville by 7:24. Now, I just got word from our sports director, Lyndon Blake, that we do have a delay for the Trash Pandas game, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. But it is going to be a minute before the rain is wrapping up around Madison. I would say at least by 7:15 is when things may start to shape up a little bit for us. But even once all that moves out, we've still got a couple of thunderstorms out into Mississippi, out into West Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on those for you as well. One location that is yet to see the bulk of this action arrive is Guntersville. I wanted to show you this view here over the lake, looking at the storms rolling in. Our temperature, we're at 76 degrees. Spots that have already had rain, we've been cooling into the 60s, low to mid 60s in some parts, and that's what we're waking up to tomorrow morning. Still thunderstorms in your forecast heading out the door Thursday morning, calling it a 40% chance for scattered storms. Temperatures tomorrow will still reach the 80s even with a cold front rolling through. Watch future radar as we go through this evening into early tomorrow morning. This is now stopped at 8 o'clock, and you'll see that the rain that's moving through right now is tracking east of I-65. Out into Jackson County, out into Marshall County, but I mentioned just briefly that we're still seeing some activity here, West Tennessee, parts of Mississippi, and this data source is still keying in on that. By 10 o'clock, it's not widespread activity, but it's not totally quiet either. Past 10 o'clock into early tomorrow morning, I'm stopping this at 3 a.m. and you can still see scattered thunderstorms moving through from maybe south toward the north here. 6:30 tomorrow, a little bit of a lull, but watch what happens. We start to see some thunderstorms firing up again farther toward the east once we get into tomorrow afternoon. The bulk of that kind of reaching a peak between 1 and 2 o'clock before shifting eastward out into Georgia. And through Thursday evening, 7 o'clock, a chance for a lingering storm, but it really does quiet down through tomorrow night into Friday. That storm threat is back with us tomorrow as well. It's an isolated risk for severe storms, damaging wind, hail, our main threats with any of the strongest storms that develop tomorrow. There's that live view over Toyota Field. It's still got the tarp on the field. 7-day forecast. Remember, a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, 20% chance for an isolated storm on Friday, but it does look like a mainly dry start to our weekend.